Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Star Wars The Bad Batch. This is Season 1, Episode 4, titled Cornered. So they're gonna get cornered somewhere, someplace, on some planet. Something's gonna go wrong. We don't exactly know where they're heading.
No.
They had a bit of a crash landing last time, and it ended up with Omega actually saving their ass and getting this thing back from the creature there on the planet. Sorry, I don't remember exactly what it was that it took by name, but they needed it to fix the ship and then leave that.
That was nice, safe Star Wars story with the crash landing and Minox or whatever crawling on the ship and hunting them down. So that was
exactly
nice and comfortable to look at.
Yeah, very much a Star Wars trope. But the more intriguing, I should say, like part of that episode was what happened with Crosshair on Kamino, with Tarkin, this new team of death troopers, for lack of a better term, and the overall plans with the Empire, like what they're going to do and how they're going to kind of outphase the clone troopers.
Switch from clones to stormtroopers and conscripts or whatever. So.
Yeah, and why that would be a benefit. Exactly.
Yeah, and a little bit more of Tarkin being a good bad guy. That was more interesting. But at the same time, I think it's quite okay to see how Omega evolves as a child and how she meets the world. Haven't seen anything but Kamino, and then comes out and evolves by meeting all different aspects of life. So
yeah, exactly. Seeing new planets, seeing new people. And really getting to be a part of the Bad Batch family, so to say. And she even got her own room in the end, which was...
That's nice and sweet.
That was really nice. Something did happen, though, that I'm a bit worried about, because Wrecker, when they were crashing on that planet, like he hit his head on the straps when they were strapping in. And he was complaining about it afterwards, that he's having headaches or he's experiencing headaches. Is that just because he hit his head, or has that something to do with the inhibitor chip?
Yeah, it's at the exact spot of the inhibitor chip, so that's
it's most likely something's going to happen there, and I really don't want them to lose Wrecker as well, like same as what happened with Crosshair, because he's such a fun kind of like uncle of that family, and having him switch sides, like that would be heartbreaking. But hopefully they can actually fix it if it is the inhibitor chip that's causing him to experience headaches.
Yeah, they're gonna go down that road somehow, because there's so many episodes to go. So they can't fix it already.
No. We have a ways to go still, and this is also still Season 1, and we are expecting for them to continue on with several seasons. But if this is the only season that we get, and it's more of a limited series, then I'm fine with that as well. We'll just see what the future brings.
There's so much stuff in that wall, so a Bad Batch arc, and then take Omega out of there, or give her own arc or whatever. So
something, they can tie it into a lot of interesting stories that's going on at the moment in the galaxy far, far away. But if you are ready,
I'm ready. Hit it.
Then let's do it. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for some of the shows that we're doing. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. Exactly. Here we go. I still love seeing that Lucasfilm logo.
Yeah, I'm like a little child with that as well. I like the intro.
It pops up, and you're a child again.
Okay.
Can't we explore?
Not right now. We have to wait for things to settle down.
By my calculations, the closest planet is Pantora.
Pantora?
Pantora it is.
Pantora it is.
Still get to explore a little bit.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Aren't you, forgetting something?
My bribe?
Is that sufficient incentive?
Nope.
That's a good start.
This is Raspar 6 at Row Station.
Word on the channels is you're looking for a certain modified Omicron class attack shuttle.
I'll make it well worth your while.
Yes. It is her. It's Fennec.
Yeah. And that guy's making money.
Yeah. She's a bounty hunter, of course. Nice, introducing her already, or reintroducing her.
Why Attack and I have to do all the repairs while you get to go sightseeing?
Sightseeing?
No.
No.
Supply run. In and out, quickly and quietly. Yeah, and you stick out too much. Oh, and you don't? Not dressed like this.
Well, it's a cool getup, but oh,
What are they celebrating?
The end of the war. Things are changing quicker than I thought.
But the war is over. Isn't that good?
Depends which side you're on.
yeah.
Yeah, it's always like that. Depends on whether you're the winning side.
Mm-hmm.
The signature key should be embedded below the rear parallax inverters.
Just tell me what to rip out.
Well, start with that.
Whoops.
Hey, kid, you break it, you buy it.
Sorry.
If you're looking to sell something, how about your droid?
Droid?
Yeah, give you 2,000.
Give me a minute.
What?
Once we get the supplies, I'll give you the signal and you can leave. Make it 4,000.
3.
Deal.
Time to pretend you're a droid.
Hey, wait! Hey!
Oh no.
Of course.
Echo, go to your new owner. Yes, whatever you require.
Nice.
You seem lost. I got separated from my friends.
I can help with that. Not to worry. We'll find them.
It actually really looks like her
Yeah.
as well.
You're right, Clink. I will report his deception at once.
I'll take your complaint.
Dear me!
Anyone else?
Nope.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. You're so kind.
My mistake.
She kept one of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here.
Are you a soldier?
Not exactly.
Then why do you have a blaster?
To protect myself. The galaxy's a dangerous place to be on your own.
I know. If you're alone, you should come with us.
Oh. She's so innocent.
Omega, step away from her.
Yeah, just waiting for that. And I actually do remember this planet now and the people.
Okay.
Got to know them in the Clone Wars a little bit.
I made a bit of noise out here. Get the ship ready to go.
Well, it's not technically a ship at the moment. And unless you have a team of maintenance droids, it's going to be a while.
Oh,
I can help with that.
Where do you think you're all going? Get back inside. You're not a droid.
You got me for a bargain. There you are.
oh,
Wrecker?
You had us worried. I'm with Omega. We're on our way. Get to the ship. I'll handle her.
is she gonna be able to take him out? Yeah. She's very capable and fast. But we knew that already.
Yeah.
Alright, she's cornered.
I do not see Wrecker, but Omega is hanging from a maintenance tower in the Skyway.
Hanging?
Hanging?
I suggest you hurry.
Just gonna borrow this for a sec.
You can thank me later. Tuck and roll when you land, kid.
Wrecker!
Now he's got even more of a headache.
Speeder chase as well. So.
Yeah. Another great trope.
Yep.
Oh. Nice one. He's not noticing anything. Oh, dang. Wow. Poor guy. Jeez. Holy shit, Fennec. She's not messing around.
Nope.
Woo. Jump. Alright, well, she's gonna be back at some point.
Thanks for the help, boys. They're all yours.
You heard him? I am back in charge. Follow me.
We need to go. Now.
Rekka, pick up the pace. We don't have all day.
I'm here. No. Wait. Don't go. She hasn't paid me yet. Stop.
Too bad.
Well, they didn't get that many supplies, so...
Doesn't seem like it. Unless they did and we just didn't see that part.
If they come back, you know how to contact me. The target got away, but I'll find her.
Who is she calling?
Yeah. Who did hire her? Besides, yeah. The Empire is a bit obvious, but we'll see. But hey, Fennec Shand reintroduced. That's pretty cool. We knew that was going to happen. And she is a very interesting and cool character. And
Yeah, indeed, yeah.
At this point in time, just a bounty hunter, which she was also a bounty hunter in The Mandalorian, but then that whole thing happened where we thought she died, and then Boba found her, and now she's kind of indebted to Boba, so we're going to see her again in the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Oh, yeah, me too. So much. And she's so cool, like Ming-Na Wen, who's playing Fennec and voicing her here.
Yeah.
She's just so kick-ass, and I can't wrap my head around the fact that she's almost 60 years old.
Oh.
She's just running around and doing awesome stuff like that, in The Mandalorian.
How many of the stunts does she do herself?
Quite a lot of them.
Oh.
Quite a lot of them. Like, she's known for being very good with fighting and stunts. She did a lot of that in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well, which you've seen. But yeah, that was episode 4, Cornered. Another little side adventure, I guess you could call it.
More or less.
What we really found out about in this one is the fact that they, of course, need supplies. They need a bunch of things that usually that was something that the Republic supplied for them. So they also have a bit of a learning curve now, like going out into the world on their own. And then, of course, just Omega still being very, very curious, and she wants to explore and see things. And yeah, sometimes that will bite you in the ass if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, but a nice, safe storyline for this
Yeah.
one. Some good old Star Wars stuff in there. But the whole planet they're landing on, it's a known planet, and it looks right, looks Star Warsy.
Yeah.
So it's good.
It is.
High speed chase. Crash, roll landing, it had it all. So
it had it all, and I'm not sure we've actually been on this particular planet before, but I know we've heard of it. We've met the people from that planet before. They're blue skinned, just like the Chiss, but they don't have red eyes. And we definitely saw them in the Clone Wars in a few episodes. And feel free to correct me in the comments if we've actually been on the actual planet before. Because I just don't remember, and it's been a while since I've seen some of the Clone Wars stuff and some of the animated stuff. I'll have to rewatch all of it, especially for the First Class League, the trivia stuff that I have to study up for.
Yeah, you have
I need to know these things.
You have to make it stick in your mind. I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
watch it just as a good movie or whatever, and I watch the Clone Wars and all the episodes, Clone Wars and Rebels and all that. But it didn't stick that much with the
a lot
the
happened
details.
as well. Yeah.
So-
There are a lot of episodes, a lot of events there, a lot of things to remember if you do want to remember that. So now now I know there are some things that I need to
study
look
up
up,
on.
study up on. Yeah, exactly. But overall, an enjoyable episode, and getting to see Fennec again, and now she's definitely going to be chasing them. Who is the one who hired her? Is it just the Empire, Tarkin, or is it someone we don't know about yet? Like they purposefully they kept it as a secret.
Yeah.
In this episode, like they talked about it, the Bad Batch, when they were leaving, and then she called someone, but we didn't hear anything on the other end.
Now,
So-
this one, the last one, it's kind of a build up to something that they keep kind of hidden, I think. There's some obvious points on Tarkin and the Clone Troopers and the Stormtroopers and so on, maybe the Dark Troopers, but at the same time, there's something hidden. There's something in there. They're building up towards something, I think, and they're doing it in a nice Star Wars way. So
yeah,
I'm good with it.
yeah,
I
me
like it.
too.
Yeah.
I was thinking, or just a thought kind of struck me that I actually don't think it's Tarkin that hired her, because
Probably not.
I just can't see him hiring bounty hunters. I don't think he trusts them at all.
No.
Like, he wants the Empire to be capable enough to like handle their own problems. So I don't think he would hire a bounty hunter. So it could be someone else out there in the underworld who's kind of aware of the clones and what's going on, and maybe the importance of Omega. Someone like Maul springs to mind. Maybe if they're going to bring him in again, and the Crimson Dawn, that could be a possibility, definitely. But beyond that, we're just going to wait and see. It's cool to have her in this now, and she's, as I said, going to be chasing them, I'm sure. And I also like the fact that they're just portraying her as a brutal bounty hunter at this point in time, because it makes sense. Like, she's still like young at this point compared to when we meet her in The Mandalorian, where she's been through a lot, and she's got that whole life depth thing to Boba. So we're like, she's
also for people, you marinate through time, so you get a little bit more rounded over time. So I'm getting rounded by now. So when you get older, you take it another way. And
I know what you mean. You're not as rash and as eager to prove yourself, for example, like when you get older, I guess, and you settle more into your life, so to say. So it makes sense that she's a bit different. And she's not
beginning
gonna
of her career.
and she's gonna be more of an antagonist in this series compared to The Mandalorian, where she's become more of a protagonist because she's on the same team as the people we're following.
As I said, all in all, it was a nice episode. It's a nice storyline. It's like Grandpa telling you a story, and you get some of the story sticks in there. And if I had to relay afterwards what I heard, I'll probably change a few things in my mind and so on. So it was a nice, safe one. And
They're trucking along at a decent and nice pace, and we're just getting some more information in each episode, but still very much following this like standalone adventure type thing, where they're going from planet to planet, and something happens, and then they move on.
You get to know the Bad Batch a little bit better each time, and you hear a little bit more about Omega, and they're hinting stuff. So it's a build up. It's
definitely.
Episode, so.
And I like some of the stuff that goes on, and some of the comedic moments that we also got with the Bad Batch throughout. Like I enjoy watching and following along with the Bad Batch and the characters therein. Wrecker is still like we didn't get anything else with the him and the headache and the inhibitor chip. He still he hit his head once again, so that could still come into play. And Fennec really just took him out and utilized her speed, and then used his size against him,
Yeah.
and just smacked him against the wall, and then he missed all of the action. Poor Wrecker.
Yeah, but it puts a smile on my face to see stuff like that, and it's good.
Definitely.
And all these last time with the inhibitor chip, and it's a breadcrumb. This time with she's calling back to who knows what. There's a lot of breadcrumbs in there that you have to sort of add up at some point. I think.
Exactly, and then we're also still seeing how like some of the stuff with the Empire on different planets, people are celebrating them because they technically did win the war, but now things are really changing. We saw the same kind of hollow image there with, I think his name was Rampart, the guy who was talking and telling people that they can trade their Republic credits for Imperial credits. And they need a chain code, stuff like that. So they're still showing us how the Empire is kind of implementing the new rules and stuff.
But the whole title for it, Cornered, is like, well, I expected some more fighting out of that. So
for them to actually be cornered, all of them, and
not
for someone to maybe come in and save them, because that's usually what happens if a group of characters, they're cornered and they're like, oh no, how are we going to get out of this? And something happens and something saves them, or someone does something,
or they perform above and beyond, because if you corner someone, there's no way out, and they tend to fight a little bit harder and so on.
So
nothing like that. So.
It was more in the way that maybe they were kind of cornered in the sense that they don't have a lot of options. They had to go to this planet. They had to get the supplies. As soon as they get there, they're attacked by a bounty hunter. So they feel kind of pressed up against the corner.
Yeah.
Not
the obvious one, I think.
No, maybe not. But it was still a very, very good episode, and I'm still very curious about what's going to happen, where they're going next. Are they going to meet up with Rex at some point? When are we going to see more with Crosshair and the Empire? What's going on with Camino? Still a lot of questions. But I think that's going to do it for this one at least, unless you have anything else.
No, I mean, I'll give me the next one. This one was
just
nice and almost too safe.
Yeah, just give us more. Now we just want more.
If this one have to marinate in my mind for a week, I'll invent stuff along the way, I think, because there's not that much in it. So.
Yeah, fair enough. But anyway, as I said, that's going to do it for this reaction and review of Star Wars The Bad Batch, Season 1, Episode 4, Cornered. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll see you very soon. May the Force be with you always.